Gotcha. I got so much sentimental memories with it.
I don't think I ever said that.
The road is closed ahead, and I think the road is closed because they've had some fires out here recently. So no attacking anyone, Juice, alright? Pretty vicious. Pearler of a morning.
Yeah, this is ripper. Seen it. Chelsea goes like this, and then she thinks about stopping, and then stop. Alrighty, we've just got back to the caravan and there is a crazy bushfire in the town right next to us. There's actually a couple of helicopter bombers dropping water on it. So we're gonna go get ready and hook up the van. We're not gonna leave straight away. We're just gonna watch an act first. But yeah, we're gonna be very ready to go whenever we need to.
Yeah, I'm so stressed.
Yeah.
It's actually like right close to us. Okay, I'm starting to get quite scared now. That is very, very dark behind me. We've just hooked up the van. I just kind of want to be prepared. Look at that, that's scary.
Yeah.
I think because we're surrounded by forest and bush, but what we've seen from the fire maps from the SES is we are not in the danger zone at the moment. It is a bit further from us, but we can see lots of the smoke and it does look very scary. But apparently we're fine, but we're all ready to go if we need to, because it's better be safe than sorry.
Alrighty, so double checking on the emergency WA app, and we can see that it's actually turned to a leave now warning, but only about 6 k's north of us. So we're fine where we are now because there's a southerly blowing and it's meant to be pushing northeast at the moment, the fire. So we're just gonna stay here, stay cool in the aircon and keep an eye on it, and then at least we're ready to go if we need to.
It's turned into one of them really hot, windy days, and I think that also like is just a telltale sign for a bushfire. Hot, windy. I've experienced way too many of these in South Australia, so I was not calm as a cucumber earlier when we saw the fire was fairly close to us.
We are kicking back, relaxing now. The fire is still going, unfortunately, but we are out of harm's way. We can't see any smoke anymore. Chelsea's kicking back, having a drink out on the lawn.
Yeah, although the power's gone out, so about 4 o'clock the power turned off, and I think it's estimated 10 o'clock tonight to come back on. I don't know if that's like a safety thing with the fire, but we paid for a powered site, no power.
Unfortunate, hey, first world problems.
Yeah.
If that's the worst thing to happen to us today, I think we've done pretty well.
We are leaving back to nature, the little caravan park we've been staying at for the last couple of days, and because of the fires yesterday we do have to take a heap of back roads and dirt roads to get our way to the coast again. So say goodbye to a clean caravan, but as long as we don't have to stop for any fires, we'll be sweet.
We have pulled up into Cervantes this morning, and as we were getting a little bit of fuel, somebody come up to us and said, oh, I think your water tank's open. Anyway, Chelsea looked at me pretty funny at the same time and went, oh no, I forgot to turn the pump off.
But what I forgot to do was we've got an isolation button for like the pumps and everything like that, and I usually hit that on the way out of the caravan just to isolate everything. But the dishwashing liquid had hit the tap in the sink and just ran the pump for, I don't know, it could have been an hour when we were driving down the road.
Anyway, we managed to find a water fill point. I hopped in the van and I ran the pump and I ran the pump and I ran the pump, and then next thing you know, water was coming through, and thankfully it's all good to go. And surprising, these new pumps can run dry and then still work. So all lucky for Chelsea anyway. Well, we found a beach spot and we had full intentions to set the cabana up and chill out, but it is high tide and we don't have much beach at all.
We have decided to spend the night in Cervantes. We are at the overflow camp, which is $25 a night. Now you don't get power or water or anything for that, but we are in the school holiday, so it is good that they just offer an overflow, somewhere for people to camp if you can't get into the caravan park in town. We're just gonna stay here for the one night and then we're gonna move on up the coast tomorrow. Big Mac tacos.
Beautiful. Dinner, sitting out by the oval here.
Just being around green grass just makes you feel that little bit cooler.
Yeah, we're soaking it up while we can.
What do you think you're doing?
Good morning. Last night's camp was awesome and we're just having a pretty lazy morning this morning because we are only heading about 35 minutes up the road today. I am starting my morning with a glow shake. So these ones are by the Collagen Co and I've been having these for maybe the last 3 months or so on and off. These are a meal replacement shake and I just like to jazz them up a little bit for my breakfast. So you can just add a couple of scoops of the powder and then water, but I like to put a dash of milk in there as well. And for this iced coffee one, I've made a coffee shot up and just chuck that in too. This one does actually have coffee in it too, but I'm a bit of a coffee fanatic, so. And then you can just blitz that one up in the NutriBullet and you're good to go. It honestly tastes like an iced coffee frappe. We're just cruising into a place called Sandy Cape Recreation Park. This is a big campground and recently they have opened bookings to be online. Before that it was like a first come first serve basis. So we've booked number 97 just for one night. That's all we could get because keep in mind it is the school holidays.
Yeah, we're a little bit unprepared. For a little while there, we actually didn't know where we were going. So up until Christmas, we had no plans after that. And we're kind of just making it up as we go along. We are kind of heading north still.
But it's all working.
Yeah, it's working out all right.
You see any site numbers yet?
No. Oh no, that's 58.
Oh, so aren't we like 90 something?
Yeah, we're down the back.
All right, here we are. We found our site number 97. Which looks pretty good.
Keep coming. Whoop, yep.
You did a pretty good job, hey?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't hard.
Oh,
Look,
you could have done that. Next time we'll get Chelsea in here doing it. Mind you guys would have seen it. Chelsea goes like this, and then she thinks about stopping, and then it's stop. And then I've already gone too far.
Nah, I tell you to stop before you get there.
Ah, I see.
Method to my madness. But this is pretty good. I'm loving the cool breeze right now because I think it was meant to be about 36 or 7 degrees today, but it's only 30 at the moment because we've got this lovely sea breeze. Yeah. And the beach is that way.
The big thing to whether we stay another couple of nights or not is how good the beach is, what the weather's going to do, and whether the north or south campground is going to be quite easy to get into, or how busy it is, because we've only got this spot for one night and then we've got to move elsewhere for the other few.
But we haven't booked anything else yet, so we're just going to wing it for now. That's why they call it Sandy Cape. Yeah, you can't get your pegs into the ground.
Yeah, I got one in, but I'm not getting anything in this sand.
Oh, wow.
Sand peggities.
What did you say? Yuck, that's so beep.
Yeah, the beaches around here have just been real trash. Oh. It's just the seaweed and it's real brackish and it's not like nice.
Yeah, I know. I think we may have got a little bit spoiled in the southwest recently. Can confirm it also smells delicious. It's so bad, like we're actually complaining about the ocean, but we've had it so good. We were up in Exmouth and then we were down in the southwest, and I think it might be a summer thing. It must be something with the weed, and look at the shoreline. How am I meant to go swimming in that?
Not with that attitude. Go and give it a crack.
I'll watch you from here. No, I'm gonna watch you from here.
We've just been for a drive around to the other camps that were available online. Now we are definitely at the moment in the most caravan friendly area. So what we've got tonight is like the main campground, which you'll see online when you go to book at Sandy Cape. There's also a north and a south. Now we would get our caravan into them, but they're definitely not as caravan friendly, and you also can't book a site number. So you just have to book and then you have to just drive around and see what's available. So if you are coming to Sandy Cape, just with a caravan big like ours, maybe just try and book in the main campground. It's definitely your safest option. We have left Sandy Cape this morning and on our way to Dongara or Port Denison, and we've actually got to take a little bit of a detour. I think it's added an extra half an hour or so to our trip because the road is closed ahead, and I think the road is closed because they've had some fires out here recently. So look at that. Instead of going up this coast road, we are going all the way around and then up to the coast again. Well, that's a bummer.
There's a gap in the road, we can make it work.
Just squeeze through.
Might actually be roadworks.
Okay, not sure if it was because of a fire. I think it could just be roadworks. But the fire story sounded a lot more interesting. Bryce, do you want to say hi to everyone?
Guys.
Say it again.
Chelsea's doing a great job at backing me in while she's talking on the camera.
Hey, just slow off a sec. I need to back you in properly.
Can you see me?
Yep.
Alright, yeah, just okay, I need to put the camera down. I'm not very good at this. Just talking to direct. Yeah.
Yeah, you're doing good. Yeah, about another metre or so. I can't talk, I need to use hand movements.
Well, I think he did a very good job of that, considering it was fairly tight to get in. We've got someone opposite us as well. Now, I should probably tell you where we are. We are at Dongara or Port Denison, and we are at the tourist park here. So it's a g'day park. I think it's like a top tourist or something, and it's right in town near the beach.
Gotta have him on lead, otherwise we lose our $50 dog bond.
Yeah, it's the first time we had to pay a dog bond of $50, and I was like, so what do you have to do wrong to not get your bond back? And she said break any of the rules, which was like dog on lead, dog, you know, pooing and not picking it up and stuff like that. But
I think it's more because they're full around here at the moment. If there's any like dog attacks, you're liable. You lose $50 if your dog attacks somebody, but that's a pretty cheap way out, I reckon.
Lose a finger, but just pay $50, you'll be right.
So no attacking anyone, Juice, alright? You're pretty vicious.
Well, Dad's always give the best Christmas presents. Got this big lump of rump left over from when they come to visit us. He bought too much, and guess who ended up with it? Me. So this is dinner tonight. Check that out.
And to go with our very bougie piece of steak outside, we are doing a garlic cream sauce with prawns. I've got the top shelf prawns I could get here, a pack of 5 for $5. I'm sure you've all seen these if you shop at Woolies or Coles. But it's going to be delicious in a garlic cream sauce.
Alrighty, how good does that look?
That looks like restaurant quality. Let's hope it tastes like restaurant quality.
Alrighty, let's tuck in.
Can confirm it is cooked to perfection. Nice work, Bryce. Good morning. Well, we woke up to a lot better morning this morning because yesterday was blowing an absolute gale. So we are straight down to the beach. And from the caravan park, you can actually walk down to the back beach.
Yeah, so we've got about a 3-hour window before the wind picks up again. So we're gonna make full advantage of it. We're gonna go for a walk right now, and then we're gonna head to the markets after this.
Juice is so excited.
It seems like at the moment there is just so much seaweed on all the beaches, but it looks like it gets a lot nicer just up there. There's already heaps of cars on the beach, so it must be pretty good to drive on still.
Just wanna make it stop. Maybe it's something in the water, or maybe we just hit the end of the road. Right now it doesn't even matter. It's too late not to let it go, and that's why I wish you the best and say goodbye. You start to get dressed and then we cry.
And now that the wind's calmed down, we can finally pull the awning back out. But I still reckon it's meant to kick up later, so
Yeah.
in, out for the next like 3 days.
What we've found is it's way easier just to pack it away and have a good night's sleep than it is to leave it out and listen to the moving and the creaking and everything overnight. So yeah, this is the way. Now we said there's some markets on, and we are in a bit of a small town, and it is school holidays though, so how many market stalls do you reckon are going to be here?
7.
7?
Yeah.
I reckon probably 12.
We are walking on the foreshore and
Not looking good.
I can't see any signs of markets. We left Juice back at the caravan because he was exhausted after this morning's walk, and he just wanted to lay under the aircon and chill, and I'm glad we did because we could be walking for a while. You sure they're not on in like town or something?
Don't know, I'm working on it, trying to find out. Well, here's your public service announcement. Don't just follow signs, look it up on maps first, because it's actually right in the township of Dongara, and it's about 3.6 k's away. So I don't think we're going to walk all that. We might just go grab the car and then drive there. Wouldn't be so bad if we were walking there and we had to lift back.
Let's try again, eh?
Yeah, let's have another crack.
These better be good markets. All this effort we put into it.
All right, we found the markets. Here they are. Only took us a bit.
We even had to put it into our maps. Yep. Thanks, Siri. We're here. Be quiet now.
Can confirm there's more than 7 stalls, so we're already off to a win.
More than 12 too.
Wondering how it could go so wrong, but you didn't call for help. But let me tell you about the trees and the seas, how it's all connected.
What are you walking away with?
I'm very glad I found the markets because look at this recycled mat that I've got. $20, homemade by a lovely little lady at the market.
Yeah.
And it's going to be the new outside mat in the caravan.
Yeah, now we're going to throw away the muck mat.
No, we're not. We're not throwing away the muck mat. This is going to replace this like heavy rubber mat that we've got. I'll show you when we get back to the caravan.
This is the old mat that Bryce despises.
Hate this thing, but Chelsea's wanted to hang on to it for a while. We actually found this one in Hewenden, I reckon it was.
Yeah, a few years
ages ago. And Chelsea's like, oh, I got so much sentimental memories with it.
I don't think I ever said that.
Yeah, you've said that in the past. I love this mat, it's my favourite. Well,
Maybe we should keep it in the camp kitchen or something. Somebody else can have it.
yeah,
So dramatic.
good riddance.
Where do you put it? Do you do like wipe your feet and then you wipe your feet and then you wipe your feet and then you wipe your feet?
There is no excuses to have any sand in the caravan.
No, it's not for chewing.
Well, as predicted, it is very windy still, but we are making the most of it. We found a nice little protected bay to go for a dip. In your hop. Is it cold?
No, it's really not.
We're not getting that Arctic water that we had down south anymore. We're getting this nice warm toasty water. But you said it wasn't cold.
No, it's not. It's toasty.
Not bad.
Our good mates Alex and Aaron from Now or Never are holding their second Camp for a Cure fundraising event where they're raising money for the charity Love Your Sister.
It's going to be held at the Gucci Creek Escape just outside of Gympie on the May long weekend. They were able to raise over $25,000 last year, and this year's event is going to be even bigger.
The camping weekend is going to be filled with live music, raffles and heaps of fun.
If you'd like to be a part of this great event, there's tickets available online now, and we'll put all the information in the description below the video. Check this out, we are going out at 7 o'clock tonight. I thought I'd take Chelsea out for a bit of date night. We're gonna go see Wicked at the drive-in cinemas.
Alrighty, we're here, $15 an adult. And yeah, pretty busy for a little country town.
Because we should have got here half hour ago. Alrighty, we're all set up. Are you keen to watch the movie?
Yeah, I'm keen, but I think it's a really long movie, so let's just get comfy. We got snacks, we got wine,
yeah,
chocky.
We're good to go. And for date night, I've even splashed out one of the single file bottles of wine that we got when we were in Denmark. This is fancy date night, Chels. Hope you're enjoying this. Taking you out.
Now you're about to put it in a Yeti cup.
Hey, come on.
We don't have glasses here.
So you can sip on it for throughout the movie. Apparently it's a long movie. Chelsea goes, oh, I think it's like 2 hours. And I'm like, do I bring headphones and watch stuff on my phone if I don't like it? Like,
you'll like it.
It's a big commitment.
Oh, I think you're gonna put the wiper on then.
No.
Oh! Don't.
Gotcha.
I just
It's
care
good that
about...
you're cleaning the windscreen so well.
Am I making it any better?
I think you've made it worse. I think you've definitely made that worse.
What if I put some hand sanitizer on it?
Didn't you already do that?
Yeah, but some more.
Oh, more is not better here. That's really good.
Shit, what do I do?
Let the alcohol go off and we'll see what happens.
The drive-in was pretty cool last night. It's always a bit of a novelty going to one of them, and there's not many around Australia left. And Wicked was actually really good. Wasn't it, Bryce? You didn't mind it.
I didn't. I thought it was good to watch once.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd go watch it again anytime soon, but...
Anyway, this morning it is beautiful again, so we're gonna head down the beach fairly early before the wind kicks up. I think every afternoon here is getting windy lately, so we're trying to seize the day in the morning while it's nice.
From what we saw yesterday, the beach does seem pretty solid, so I think we can just cruise straight on without dropping tyre pressures.
Pearler of a morning.
Yeah, this is ripper.
Well, thanks so much to everyone for watching another video. If you're enjoying these, make sure to like and subscribe. Feel free to drop us a comment below. And we are going to say a big super thanks to those who gave us the super thanks. So we've got a few on here this week. We Trippin, J.A. Allison, Tack35, Adelaide on Show, Pet Sue, Jeff Cook and Merv Dodd. We'll catch you next week.